Jayson Williams, NBA All-Star, here to talk about Jim McGreevey's reentry program. Jim, I love you, Governor, but the next time you make me read 100 pages, and last time I read 100 pages, we were beating up on Seton Hall over at St. John's University. But let me just tell you some of the trials and tribulations that I went through when I was released from prison. I remember when I got out, I went into a building where I grew up near, and I said, wow, this is a beautiful building, I'm gonna live there. And here I am, fresh out of prison. I went in, I put in my application, and nothing else stopped me except for my record as being a felon, because my credit was good and my resources were good, and I got denied, and I couldn't understand it. And I couldn't really get an answer. So I went to the next building and I got denied. And I went to another building and got denied. And it was just saying denials. So I called my agent. I was like, what's going on? And he said, Jay, just try this other building. I went there and I got denied. And he said, they're not giving you anything because you're a convicted felon. And I was like, wow, these are the same people that were rooting for me. Now they don't want to live next door to me. I paid my debt to society and they're still holding that over my head. So I went to the Yale house and I gave a talk, and I was telling the people in the audience just what I'm telling you folk about me not being able to find a place to live. And a lady comes up to me after, her name is Susan, and she says, you know those 3 buildings that you applied to? She goes, oh, my fault, those 4 buildings, and you got denied? I said, yes. She goes, yeah, I own them. I'm part owner of the Nets also. I'm the one who denied you. She goes, but after hearing your speech today, go back and reapply. So the next day I went and did that. And guess what? I got in. But everybody's not an NBA All-Star. Everybody's not going to speak at the Yale house. Everybody's not going to have this audience to tell their story. So I use this platform right now to tell you that it is very difficult once you pay your debt to society without a good reentry program. When I was in prison, nobody ever came up to me and said, hey man, give me your ramen noodles. Hey man, buy me a pack of cigarettes. They came up to me and said, Jay, when I get out, it's gonna be tough to get a job. Can you help me get a job? Because when a man has a job, he has respect. And people get it wrong when they think that man wants money. Man wants respect from his own family. So nobody ever shook me down in prison. They only asked me to help them when they get out in the reentry process. My name is Jayson Williams. I'm an NBA All-Star and a convicted felon. And Jim McGreevey, you're doing a great job. Way to go, Gov.